Hey guys, today we'll be looking at the Good Burger kill count. Good Burger is a psychological horror with many deaths. It is rated in IMDb as M for mature and should be watched by people over 18. So if you're sensitive to these types of content, please watch something else. And now, onto the video. So as you can see, our main character roller skates and sees a group of girls using a jump rope. He tries to warn them to move, but they don't. Then he crashes and tangles up a girl with the jump rope. As you can see, the girl is bumping her head on the road and she is being subjected to a serious case of head trauma. If she has not dead yet, she will be. Shortly after, Ed skates into a single mother carrying her baby in a stroller and knocks over the mom and steals the baby. But as you can see, the mother quickly gets up, which means she is only slightly injured. Right after that, Ed skates into a team of basketball players. He knocks over a few players, and looking at the found footage, we can see that there are 2 players who got injured, so that adds to the injury count. After entering Good Burger, Ed shoves an elderly woman who falls off the screen. Looking at how fast she fell, we can conclude that the speed of the impact would cause a skull fracture, and soon after, her addition to the kill count. Here, we see the manager, who is played by Dan Schneider. His enormous amount of weight is built for extreme heat and cold weather, but is not meant to last very long, so he dies shortly after the film ends. A director's cut proves to be so. A few minutes later, we see the other main character, Dexter Reeds. He drives a car but suddenly spots Ed in roller skates. He tries to swerve out of the way but accidentally crashes into his teacher, Mr. Wheat. Mr. Wheat was completely unharmed, but the same thing can't be said for his afro cut and will be added to the kill count. Soon after, while trying to pay back Mr. Wheat for the broken car, he goes to work at Mondo Burger, but when he does a bad job at the workspace, he is told that he is a piece of trash and a loser, which leads to his ego being horrifically and brutally murdered. He is then fired shortly after. A while later, Dexter Reeds is hired at Good Burger. He meets his other employees, as well as a man named Spatch, who briefly kills a fly with a spatula, and that adds to the kill count. Spatch also hits his head, which counts as an injury. While trying to make a delivery in the Burger Mobile, Ed and Dexter ram into Mr. Wheat's mailbox. This is technically first-degree vehicular manslaughter. The car gets arrested shortly after this scene. Soon after, Kurt, the owner of Mondo Burger, watches TV. He gets angry at Ed on the TV, so he mercilessly attacks her. The TV then went on to file for domestic abuse and put Kurt in jail for an extra 12 years, on top of child abuse and selling trimethyl, which increases his sentence to 57 years. Ed then finds a woman named Roxanne, who asks him to go out with her. Roxanne is a spy from Mondo Burger, but unknowingly, Ed agrees to the date. He then brings her with Dexter and his date to a restaurant. Ed accidentally moved the chair and made Roxanne fall. Her butt is fine in the end, but that adds to the injury count. After deciding to go play golf, Ed tries to score a goal, but the ball bounces off the windmill, hitting Roxanne in the head, knocking her out cold, causing permanent brain damage, which is a serious injury. Then Ed and Roxanne stop at Good Burger, and while they're there, Roxanne tries to get Ed's sauce recipe, but Ed got startled by Roxanne and shoulder throws Roxanne into the ground. As you can see here, she has a broken arm, chin, and forehead, which is definitely an injury, and going on the injury count. In this next scene, a woman called Connie Moon literally destroys my eardrums, which is going to be added to the death count. If you're curious, she ordered
3 good meals, 4 junior good meals, a 17-piece order of your good chunks. Okay, on 2 of the junior good meals, I need to substitute the good cookies for good pies. Now, don't fret if that's extra, I'll pony up the overage. And, on the regular good meals, I need 2 of the good burgers to have ketchup, mayo, mustard, lettuce, tomato, but no onion. I've got an interview this afternoon. Let's see, that takes care of everyone but Uncle Leslie, who doesn't eat meat, but of course he does eat dairy, so I don't get it. Let's get Leslie a good chick with some good fries and a good fruit beer, all to go. But I would like to have my beverage while I wait. Now, toodle me up.
While trying to sneak into Mondo Burger, a waiter tries to touch Ed and Dexter. Dexter then breaks his arm and uppercuts him. The waiter then dies. That adds to the death count. After getting caught by Kurt and thrown in an insane asylum, Ed undoes a man's straitjacket. If you look at the subtitles, you can see that the man killed someone known as Sydney, which adds to the death count. While trying to escape the asylum, Dexter gets thrown out of the window by the big scary man, and then Otis and Ed jump out too, which counts as 3 more injuries. In this next scene, while trying to escape the authorities and stop Good Burger customers from eating poison sauce, they crash into this car. Though it seems there's no one inside of it, they'll count this as a death. After crashing into the car, they nearly smash the mailbox again. Fortunately, Mr. Wheat's mailbox is. The authorities brutally destroy Mr. Wheat's mailbox. After finally reaching Good Burger, they just managed to stop a woman from eating the poison sauce with a frame-perfect jump. Though this woman isn't badly hurt, she is pretty old, which makes her addition to the death count. After sneaking into Mondo Burger to stop their scheme, Ed pours bottles of Trimethyl into the patty mix, a substance that increases burgers' size. The overdose of Trimethyl caused the burgers to explode. It is hard to deduce how many people were injured, so let's say there were 5. An honorable mention is the death of Mr. Wheat's car. A burger falls on Mr. Wheat's car. The burger then fuses with the car, turning into the Burger Mobile. And them's the facts. Good Burger is a gory psychological horror that includes many deaths. I would like to thank you for watching this kill count, and if we reach 50 likes, I will do a kill count on the J team.